One time there was a flower named for Sri Aurobindo. And it's a common flower, we all know. It's got a couple of names, quite a few names. Its botanical name is Portulaca, and it's one of only 4 flowers that were named for Sri Aurobindo. I happened to bring to Mother 2 of those 4. And the last one is a pale blue flower whose botanical name is Lobelia erinus, Cambridge blue. We know that Sri Aurobindo studied at Cambridge. Now, the interesting thing is that I got the packet from England, and I grew it, and the moment it bloomed, I saw that it was Sri Aurobindo's color, that light blue, and I sent it to Mother, and she named it Remembrance of Sri Aurobindo. And another one that I sent her, she named Opening to Sri Aurobindo's Force. All the flowers that Mother named can take us also directly to the divine. Mother named flowers that had to do with matter, and matter, those flowers are usually a dull red, and then the physical, which is a bright red, and above that is the vital, which is usually lavenders, purples. Above that is the pink, the psychic. And above that is the mind, which is mental. And above the mind, there are even colors, such as orange and gold, which relate to the supermind. So you see all the ranges Mother has given us so beautifully. And there's the physical mind, dark red. There are many, many, many flowers that are purplish, lavender, that have to do with the vital, which is the life force in us. And of course, many about the psychic. The big tree right out front as you exit on the left is psychic work, and it's a cassia. Mother named a few cassias. Cassia fistula, the beautiful yellow flowers of imagination. I think you all know, some of you know about imagination. Good. So, being the new year, I would recommend that you go to our website and you can find all of Mother's messages for all the New Years since she came. Beautiful messages. So we don't have her here with us physically any longer, but she's with us in each of us. Never forget that. We are not alone. The earth, Sri Aurobindo once said, is a conscious being, and the world is only the form it takes to manifest. So, we'll begin. We have had so many hundreds of Om choirs. that I know that some of you who have been with me for many, many years have heard me say the same things over and over. But they need to be said over and over, because this is not only in Auroville, but for many years in the ashram, one of the sacred meetings of souls. Why do I say that? Because we come together, we don't meditate, because in meditation we are all still alone, even though we may contact higher planes of existence. But when we sing in the Om choir, we are one. We are one voice, one sacred body. And therefore, it is an honor to be here. And that you would come on New Year's Day is very important also. So let us remember that we are all the Divine's children. We are all progressing on the path. And when we sing the Om, if we are pure enough, the Divine Presence will bring down a force of transformation. Many have felt it. Many have experienced it very, very deeply. So, how do we begin? Well, the first thing we have to do is work on this physical body. It needs to know at least some things about how to sing. Many of us are not singers. We come here. Are there any singers with us today? Any singers? One, did I see a hand? Oh, okay. Okay. So we have no singers with us today. Wonderful. How do we teach this body? Just the immediate relevances of musical production. The first thing is how to breathe, truly how to breathe. So we never breathe through the mouth, always through the nose. And we have to take a quick sniff because we don't have time if we're singing. And that quick sniff has to be strong enough to fill the lower part of the lungs as well as the upper, which is all we normally fill. So I always begin with a hum. We have 2 vocal cords, and that's all we're given for life. When we hum, we cannot harm them. So let us begin on a note, and all of us sing that same note. Now, generally, we always have different notes coming other than the one I gave. And that's because we have to learn to listen and catch the vibration of the note and then repeat it. 2-step process. Hear and repeat. So don't worry if you're not in tune in the beginning. We'll work on it. So to begin, Did everyone feel that we were in tune?
Kind of. Sort of.
Sort of. That's a good way to put it. A very good way to put it. So, pretty good, but I'm hearing, and we want to go 4 notes above that. We'll try it again. So, my dear, it's you. It's you. So, we work a little bit with you a little later on. So, you are singing a nice note, but you have to go up. Could you try it once? Nice harmony, but not the note. So it's okay, don't worry about it at all. It happens every week. And therefore, Mother has given me infinite patience. You're the only one. Now that's something to be special. Okay, so we're going to work on some exercises to see if we can move the voice, because what happens usually is that the mind gets fixated on a note. And so we want to see how many notes we have in this body that we've been given. So we'll start with simple exercise that I like to always give, because it's on the word no. And no is the sound of the Om. No. Make the O as beautiful as you can. Just always think in terms of beauty. Everything you touch, everything you feel, everything you hear or taste, think of beauty. Mother emphasizes the essence of beauty so often in her works. No. A little lower. Now, you can get help from the person on either side of you. If you lean towards them and they have the note right, always remember that. We are not individuals here. We're a collective body. So we started with no, Now we'll go, no, no, we started, now we're going fourth note. No, 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 we can go a little faster so we don't have to take 2 breaths. No, 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 Now we've gone up 5 notes. And we'll go another one. No, no, one octave, 8 notes, and we can go a few more yet. But in order to do that, we have to learn to use the most important muscle in our body, the diaphragm. So we have a fun exercise, as they say these days. I don't like that term at all. What is a fun exercise? Okay. Breathe, quick sniff through the nose. And feel the diaphragm expand. It must expand significantly. Let's see the expansion of the diaphragm. Good, very good. Breathe. I'm not seeing expansion. Okay, breathe. Good. So what we are going to do is we're taking a breath. Diaphragm is out. Ha! 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 That'll get us warmed up, that's for sure. But you see, when you are getting into the higher range, if you don't have the help of the diaphragm, your voice is going to be spread, and it will come out as a white tone in music. So I'll give you an example. No, 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 no. That's not very beautiful. No, no. See the difference in just using the diaphragm. Now, if you can begin to speak like that, we talk about this every week, you will become a different person. Because when you speak like this, it's actually much easier than to stress the vocal cords. So let me hear you say, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Ah, quite different, isn't it? Quite different. Whoa. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. More diaphragm, more diaphragm. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And to you also. We often work on the harmony of tones. So we'll start with the most famous tone, or interval we call it, the perfect fifth. And you've all been singing it already, but now we'll sing it on one side, we'll sing the tonic or the bass note, and on this side we'll sing the fifth. And you listen very carefully, very carefully. It's a beautiful interval. It's a perfect interval, not a minor or major interval, but perfect. It can be augmented, it could be diminished, but we're just holding to the simple tones now. No, not at all. Now you hear, oh, you gotta go, oh. Maybe it's too deep. You got it. We're having a little trouble tonight. Why? Have we lost concentration a little bit? Yes, yes. Very good. I'm only hearing a few voices that really have the note. So let me just go to each of you, 2 or 3 at a time. Good. No, you're way down there now. Little higher. octave higher, easier for you. Oh, and now you got it. Now you got it. Great. Let's try a perfect fourth. Well, that was a nice major third, but it was all coming from here. We didn't get up to the fourth. Here's the fourth. Oh, 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 oh. There it is, there it is. Much better. You guys are so silent, and you're big guys. Can I hear some real sound? Oh. 3 notes. 3 guys. 3 notes. But, you want to sing it lower? Yes, you've got it. Yes, you've got it. They're all basses. That's great. All basses. Wonderful. So sometimes it's very high if you're a bass to hear the octave above. Anyway, I think we've tried our best tonight. And now we'll get into the Om. And both of you came through. Very good. Now, every week I begin by saying that Mother told us Om is the voice of the Lord. We must remember that. And we must make as perfect as possible the sound of Om. We can forget everything that just took place in the last 25 minutes, because now we are instruments. Instruments for the divine presence to sing through us. Aspiration, devotion, offering, surrender. Any of these things, if we can open our being, will allow the divine presence to descend. And when it does, it is an experience that you've never had before. There are no wrong notes. But we have to be open, leaving the ego outside, leaving the judgment of the mind outside, because the music that is going to descend is far above these things. We begin with my asking for a note from anyone, a note. And someone will give us a note, and the whole choir will join in, allowing this presence to flow down unimpeded and bring with it a transforming force. A force so powerful and so beautiful that many weep, cry, experience visions, etc. We are just here to be instruments. When we feel that a descent has taken place, it will be almost a collective feeling that says, yes, now rest. And after that, I will ask someone to quote a line or two from Savitri, which will lift us even higher for the next Om. We generally sing 3 Oms seated and the last Om standing. So let us go within. May I have a note? let the Divine Presence be free to sing on all the notes you have already learned are in your body. But if you wish to hold one tone, that is all right also. May I have a line or two from Savitri? Speak loudly, please.
He must call light into its dark abysses, else never can truth conquer matter's sleep, and all earth look into the eyes of God.
May I have a note? Remember to form your lips so that a perfect Om comes out. We shouldn't hear any ah or or o, just Om, Om. If you use your diaphragm, it will be very easy. Just go back to that. May I have a line or two from Savitri?
Nature shall live to manifest secret God. The spirit shall take up the human play. This earthly life become the life divine.
May I have a note from anyone? Anyone with a line from Savitri? Then let us stand for the last Om. When the body is in the perfect position to receive the new music, may I have a note? sit for a few minutes.